Uh, if you go back to 1951, I find an interesting case out here where there's a Congress MP, H.G. Mudgal, forced to resign from the then Parliament, Provisional Parliament, on September 24th, 1951. He was forced to resign, Mr. Jethmalani, for allegedly tabling questions in return for a remuneration obtained from those with business interest. The difference was he was so ashamed at being caught that he resigned prior to the voting. Unlike Mahua, who was obstinate and continues to cry vendetta. And I always take a position against Nehru. I feel he was a weak and inefficient prime minister. But Nehru actually said at that time that if we don't sack this man, then doubts will arise in public mind as to whether the House is very definite about such matters or not. So Rahul Gandhi's great-grandfather has had forced the resignation of a person caught in a similar case. The charges against her are more serious, but you see a completely different response. I mean, it's crazy. This kind of ganging up and let's defend Mahua. What's going on here? Do the people defending her not know what this is all about, Mr. Jethmalani?
But, times have changed a lot. I mean, the sort of standards of corruption and the vigilance over corruption of much lesser magnitude in the old days, right? You know what is happening. People are being caught with huge stashes of cash. From the 2G scam onwards, the coal scam, things have the amounts have become astronomical. Corruption and expelling members of parliament is one thing, but ultimately, I keep saying that the law has to have teeth. You have to get convictions in courts of law. The 2G scam is now, 2011, etc. There's an appeal pending. Somebody got acquitted, right? All the accused got acquitted in that matter. There was no offense disclosed according to the trial judge. But the appeal is still pending. So the deterrent really is a conviction, which then haunts you for life. Just arresting people and putting them into custody, denying them bail, that doesn't prove the case. So you have to get a conviction that this person
certainly doesn't.
Yeah, and that's one of the weaknesses of our system.
Yeah.
It really is the weakness of our system. And unless somebody gets put into jail for a long time, right, as a convict, not as an undertrial, you are not going to get a deterrent. You're not going to get deterrence in corruption matters. The fact of the matter is, people
no doubt about it.
Are willing to game the system because the consequences of a conviction are far more serious.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,